Explosion.
Alright, so I never thought I would be saying this, but I actually am doing a theory video on the channel. I actually found the biggest theory that I have ever read in recent years, and it ties into a lot of things, and it makes this show come full circle. So the show in question is Stranger Things, and I put at the beginning of this video, click off if you do not want to talk about it at all. There's so many reasons why I'm saying this right now. Click off if you don't want it at all. Alright. I'm gonna give credit all to comicbook.com for I found this video, and I've seen a couple of ideas and ways that it could be true, and it makes so much sense. So this is for Will and Vecna. I'm gonna give you another 5 seconds to get off, because we're gonna talk about the last episode in detail. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cool. So, one, I'm just gonna say right now, this is a theory about Vecna being here from the start. Like, being there from season 1, episode 1. It makes a lot of sense. It does make pretty much most sense. You could read this actually and only have seen a couple of episodes of this season, but there's other stuff that actually kind of indicate more and go across the theory. Okay, so I'm gonna put a picture on the screen right now. Right now, it's actually the figure that Will has seen when he was driving home that night in season 1, and we're gonna underline it right now. Right under it, we'll write it in red. As you can see, it's a shadowy figure of some sort, and it looks like it actually is just, it could be a Demogorgon with the mouth closed. Yeah. Think about that. Yeah, I understand. You're like, that debunks the theory. Everyone, case closed. No. Because there's so many other reasons why this makes so much sense. Yes, it has claws. Yes, it could have been a Demogorgon. But think about this. We're gonna go back to Exhibit A. Demogorgons and they're animals. They feed on prey. Every single one of the people that the Demogorgon has jumped on or tried to eat. They eat the people. They don't capture people like Vecna does. He likes to capture people or kill them. But he captured someone. That's what makes it interesting. Because now that I think about it, he captured Will. And the Demogorgon doesn't have that power. We don't know if the Demogorgon has that power, okay? Yeah, we don't. But we also know that Vecna has the ability to open portals. Because of episode 7. Now we're going to go into spoilers. Episode 7 revealed the identity of the so-called person. And we're going to show a picture right on the screen right now. It is number 1. Yeah, it's number 1. There's a person that's like 11, and it's number 1. So, wow. Alright, so that makes it interesting because Vecna has also said, one, he has telekinesis. Like, well, number 1 said he has telekinesis powers. Will went into the shed and the lights turned off randomly. And also Vecna was announced in episode 6, season 4, that he can open portals randomly to the Upside Down. He doesn't care. He just opens them. So the one thing that is interesting is that he must have like found a way to open it. That's the only thing that I'm interested in. He must have found a way to open it or crawl into this world and capture Will, and in essence, that's how the Upside Down started open. Even though the fracture of the point is that the Upside Down was already open because of the scientists in the Hawkins lab. So there was a kind of that, but he can open portals. So he made a portal in his shed. Which makes sense because every single victim of Vecna made a portal in the shed or in the place of capture. Exhibit A, Christie. Exhibit B, Fred. Exhibited. So, and exhibit Patrick, because in Patrick's one was underwater. Chrissy's was in Eddie's thing, and Will's was in the shed. Wow, I cannot believe I found, like, this is like the most biggest theory that I have seen in Stranger Things history, and I love it. Um, Another thing is that he also, to further thing, Vecna likes to prey on people with trauma. Exhibit A, Chrissy. This wasn't really explained. I didn't really see this until I read people talking about it. But Chrissy had a problem with an eating disorder, and her mom was calling her basically fat. Um, so she basically was bulimic. So that's like, and she was going to the guidance counselor for it. Fred was just an unpopular kid. He no one he probably was bullied and stuff like that. I don't really know a lot about Fred as much as Patrick. I don't know Patrick's trauma. I think they showed a couple of scenes with Pat. Oh, Fred wasn't that like he killed someone by accident? He killed someone by accident in a car. And then Patrick, I don't remember his trauma, but they were showing something about his trauma, so that makes sense. Okay. Um, and then Max had that trauma of Billy. So go figure. Will could have had trauma before all this upside down shit. He probably did because considering that he was bullied at school, like he only had a couple of friends. His dad would call him a word I'm not repeating on this channel. I'm not getting demonetized. But so like it. All right, so I'm just gonna make this short and sweet. I wanted to ended the theory video at a certain time because I went through like 11 minutes and I just edited the whole entire thing. If you guys want me to do more theory videos, tell me in the comments below. I edited this to the best of my ability. Um, with some fun stuff. There's clips and stuff like that from the show. And it does t- float into a neat bow. The only thing is you got to keep in mind that there is one part of the show that, or if you go back and watch the first episode, when Will is in that shed, you do hear Demogorgon sound, but they could have not had Vecna on the plate by then. Like they really couldn't have the sound of Vecna. And also on top of it, we don't even know if Demogorgons can open portals, which he did not. Demogorgon did not open a latch to the woodshed, but he did come behind him and just opened the upside down portal. So that could have been definitely Vecna. So I'm just telling you guys that to make your worries, and and hopefully hope that you don't debug me before you actually listen to the actual story. So that's it. And if you want me to do more theories like who might die at the end of the season, I could possibly into it because there is a couple of them up there that are possible. And I hope you guys enjoyed this theory video, and I hope it's true because that would be lovely. Um, and it will actually make me more happy if that is actually true. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys, girls.